Okay, y'all voted on Instagram, so here we go. Now, just as a little bit of background, there have been multiple times when I have been caught doing Greek shit. So this story time is going to be part A and part B. Story A, part 1. The setting is the quad. It's me, Boley, and Venice. We at they house. We all kicking there, you know. We had us a little couple of drinks. We having girl time. We just chill. One of these, you know, fraternity-specific songs come on. So we like, oh, we finna start doing that shit. And that kind of turned into us doing everybody else's shit because it's like, fuck it. Why not? You know, when you're not Greek, you see certain shit, you be like, man, I could do that shit. I could do that shit too. So I was head ass, so I could do that shit in college. We're having a grand time. I mean, we in there doing calls. We in there, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of shit like we in these orgs, right? We also drinking, so our concept of time is like off. However, it got interesting because, you know, we doing our shit and then we start hearing people walk past the door. So now we starting to get paranoid because we're like, who's outside the door? Like, are they gonna stop? Are they listening? Alright, y'all waited 3 minutes. So the more drunk we get, the more paranoid we get. Now, of course, this is an apartment complex. People gonna be walking around. So other people live where they live too, right? Duh. At some point or another, we really get like so paranoid. I'm like, fuck this. Turn the music up so we can't hear it. When somebody walk past and they don't know who in here, it's like, how they don't know that we not Greek? So in our mind, it was a bright idea, like, yeah, we just gonna start putting bass in our voice while we doing these calls, because then they ain't gonna, like, who gonna knock on the door and be like, who up in here? Like, ain't nobody gonna do that. Like, don't worry about who up in here. Then we get to carrying on even more. I ain't gonna hold y'all. In my spare time, I'm a healthy mix between a iota and a Q. Baby, if DMX come on, I'm folding my arms and I'm going to do the little, right? You know what I'm saying? And if it's a lit ass song, I'm finna start hopping because, bitch, I need to get my cardio in. When I say we getting carried away with all of this shit, we're getting carried away. At the time, there was some IOTAs that lived across the way from where their apartment was. Like, if we went on the patio and they came outside the front of their building, we would be able to, like, you know, whatever. But them was our friends. Art and Carl wasn't coming over there to say stop doing our shit. They was gonna come over there like, yeah, we finna drink with y'all because y'all niggas is wild. But we wasn't worried about that. However, we get around to doing alpha shit. And I'm sorry, but, you know, just doing alpha strolls just be like, you just hit it harder. Like, fuck is y'all talking about? But this is the part where we got scared because we doing our shit or whatever, and we start hearing some keys and some footsteps, and they're a lot closer to the front door of the apartment that we're in. But of course, we like blow it off. Like, man, fuck that. Niggas don't know who in here. So me, Boley, and Venice, we in the living room. We doing our alpha shit, right? This nigga says 11119. And of course, me and Venice like, oh, 6. And then the door fucking busts open. I mean, I could have thought Kimbo Slice was coming through this motherfucker because it was, the door just flew open like boom. Who the fuck? Now, because I was drunk and paranoid, I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up, I got the fuck on. The way the quad is set up is that the living room is here, you got a hallway and another hallway. I'm closest to the hallway that's closest to the front door. I dart down the hallway into Daisy room and underneath Daisy bed. Daisy not there. Where Venice and Boley went, I don't fucking know. I just knew that I had to get the fuck on and I was finna hide. Now this was dumb because I was friends with the alphas. Like, them was my niggas. The alphas was having a party, I was there. They was some of my smoking buddies. Like, we was like this. So I was like, whatever. I was scared and paranoid and drunk at the same time. Fast forward, Deja was the one who opened the door, and I should have put 2 and 2 together because what alpha gonna have the key to their house? Just dumb. She never saw none of us. I just know that when I darted, Venice and Boley darted too. They went to their rooms and they also hid. So when Deja walked all the way through the door, she like, who the fuck up in here? But she just knew it was us. But she didn't see us. All she saw was music and cups. That was it. So now she confused. This comment the perfect segue for me to wrap this up and start the second story. So I'm going to take this as you asking me, like, if I got caught by Greeks. Yeah. However, this first story, Daisy come in the house like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, what the hell is going on? We like, we drunk, da-da-da-da. Now, mind you, I was hiding under Daisy's bed for a nice little minute because I didn't know if she was by herself. So when I finally crept from under her bed, she get to question us and we like, we just having fun, da-da-da-da, like, drink with us, da-da-da. And she like, y'all are out of fucking control. But then she just hopped right on there and started participating. Now, when I got caught doing Greek shit by somebody who was actually Greek, I was kind of irritated. I ain't gonna hold you. First of all, it was like meet and greet on campus. Like, you know, when school first start, they have like all the orgs come out. It's kind of like picnic style under a tent. Everybody got a table. They introducing themselves. They talk about what programs they got coming up. All that shit like that, right? I went to Michigan State. It's a pretty big school. So we had like a little stage or whatever. I think it was called like Spartan Remix or something like that. Anywho, the IOTAs was up there and they get to strolling, right? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I done told y'all in the previous parts of this, if I spare time, I'm a healthy mix between like a Q and an IOTA for what was on my campus. What a Q on other campuses is and what an IOTA on another campus is may be the complete opposite. But on my campus, I was a mix between a Q and an IOTA. Like, it's to the point where I know they strolls by name. And I know which ones is my favorite. And I also know them. Slick Slide know some of their steps too because, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas was fire on the choreography. So every org is going up. They got their little, 3 to 5 minutes on stage to, present their little A and B selection. The IOTAs get up there. They do their little step or whatever. But then they turned the music on and I already knew they was finna do Heart Attack. Now, Heart Attack is one of my favorite strolls next to Megatron. Okay, baby? I'm gonna do it with you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, see, here's where I fucked up at. I really thought I was good because, all the IOTAs was on stage. All the IOTAs was not on stage. Anywho, they doing Heart Attack. I'm off to the side like, huh, and dip, huh, and dip. Because this my shit. I know it. I mean, I'm like in the mood, baby, okay? I'm like full swing into this stroll. Next thing I know, I feel somebody like, I swear to God, I blinked and I was in a full Nelson. Now, because I know the IOTAs, I'm cool with all of them. So I wasn't going to turn the fuck up. Like, get the fuck off. Like, I know all the IOTAs. So I'm like, all right, I am doing this shit. Who the fuck snatched me up is the question. Because at this point, I'm like, you fucking up my groove. Like, what the fuck? Now, the irony is, the same person who snatched me up this time is the same person who always snatched me up when I get caught doing they shit. You would think it's like some big nigga. No. It was Steve ass. Steve same size as me. He just swole. Now let me give y'all the rundown on Steve. Steve is no taller than 5 feet and 5 inches. Light skin, and he's swole. The little motherfucker strong as hell. I do Steve stroll? Yes, Steve stroll. But usually Steve be in the cut. His line name is Bone Crusher. So take from that what you will. I told y'all my favorite IOTA stroll is Heart Attack and Megatron. So when Steve snatched me up for doing that shit because I thought I was safe, I didn't really spaz because like I told y'all before, I'm cool with all the IOTAs. This motherfucker has me in a full Nelson. So I'm just sitting there like this. Can you put me down? You know how parents whisper in their kids when they be in bed? Well, you know I love your ass, but stop doing our fucking shit. Keep snatching your ass up. When are you gonna learn? Hey, big dog, you better unhand me. Shit. I like this stroll. Why you don't let me do it? You a hater. Little did I know, that was the last stroll they was doing before they got off the stage. My brother, his name Eric. Eric also an IOTA. He get down and come over to us like, sus, you got caught again? Boy, fuck you. Shut up. No, I didn't get caught.